Chosen one, you are not here by accident. Heaven orchestrated this moment with divine precision. Before you clicked play, the Spirit had already whispered your name. You were drawn here not by curiosity, but by calling, because this is your appointed hour of supernatural awakening. The veil is lifting, and heaven is announcing a transfer, a divine release of wealth, wisdom, and glory that your bloodline has waited generations to see. Anointed one, the Lord says in Deuteronomy 8:18, it is He who gives you power to get wealth, that He may establish His covenant. That power is stirring within you now. You are standing at the edge of a divine overflow, where spiritual inheritance meets earthly manifestation. The same God who turned Joseph's captivity into rulership, who transformed David's warfare into kingdom, is preparing to do the same through you. Chosen one, this is not just a message, it's a movement of heaven. The angels that once watched your warfare now prepare your reward. Lift your heart, align your faith, and open your hands. The supernatural transfer has already begun, and it carries your name. Chosen one, before your spirit ever touched this earth, before your first breath drew life into your lungs, heaven had already written your story. Your name was spoken in divine meetings. The angels assigned to your lineage knew that a moment would come, this very moment, when one soul strong enough to carry the light would rise and break what others could not. That soul is you. You have not stumbled onto this message by chance. This is divine orchestration, a moment that heaven prepared long before your awareness could catch up. The timing of this message is sacred, and I sense the shift even now. A transfer, a release, a breaking open of something ancient within your bloodline. What once held generations in limitation is being reversed as you listen. You're not just receiving words, you're receiving an activation. Anointed one, your life has felt heavier than most because you weren't just living for yourself. You were carrying centuries of unfinished business. Every disappointment, every delay, every battle that seemed unfair. It was never punishment, it was preparation. You were chosen to stand where others fell, to see what others could not see, and to believe even when no evidence existed. I've walked through that kind of fire too. There were seasons when I thought I was losing everything: relationships, stability, even my sense of direction. But in hindsight, I see now. Heaven wasn't stripping me. Heaven was positioning me. The divine often hides glory inside grief, so that only those with eyes of faith can find it. And when I finally stopped fighting what I didn't understand, I began to feel what you're feeling right now, that quiet stirring of destiny in the soul. That's how divine alignment feels, heavy at first, then holy. The moment you surrendered, heaven began to shift everything around you. You may not realize it yet, but your obedience has set in motion a supernatural chain reaction. The very atmosphere around you is recalibrating. Old cycles are ending. Financial limitations, emotional exhaustion, spiritual warfare, all of it is being confronted by divine justice. This is what the Spirit whispered to me for you. Tell them the waiting is over. Tell them the seed they've been watering with tears is about to bloom. Chosen one, you've been sowing in silence, praying, fasting, believing, and you've wondered if heaven even heard. But heaven not only heard, heaven recorded. Every act of faith, every hidden yes, every time you refuse to give up, it's all been stored in your spiritual account. And now, the transfer is being released. The divine ledger is balanced. The scales of justice are tipping in your favor. This is not just restoration, this is repayment. God doesn't just replace, He multiplies. What was stolen from your family line, the wealth, the confidence, the unity, the voice, is returning through you in supernatural form. You are the bridge between generations of pain and generations of prosperity. Chosen one, when you feel that sudden warmth in your chest, that surge of electricity through your hands, it's not your imagination. That's heaven's confirmation. You are not waiting for your season to come. Your season has arrived. It may start quietly, an unexpected message, a financial door, a divine connection that doesn't make sense on paper, but these are signs of movement. The same way God led Joseph from the pit to the palace, He is leading you from hiddenness to harvest. You will see divine wealth, not just in money, but in peace, influence, and legacy. Your light has reached critical mass. Your lineage is awakening. And, as heaven watches, the ancestors who prayed for this day rejoice. Not because you are perfect, but because you endured. You held the line. You carried their unfinished victories. You are the answer they hoped would one day come. Chosen one, you are the proof that divine timing always fulfills itself. The story of your bloodline is no longer written in struggle, it's being rewritten in glory. Chosen one, the air around you has shifted, charged, alive, sacred. Heaven is moving, and the realm of the Spirit is vibrating with announcement. Something divine has been released over your life. You may not see it yet, but your soul feels it, that quiet assurance that the waiting is over. The sound of victory is already echoing through your bloodline. Your ancestors are not silent. They are rejoicing, singing over you, watching the promise unfold at last. For generations, your lineage carried unfinished stories, dreams left behind, callings cut short, blessings delayed. But you, Anointed One, are the divine reversal. You are the moment where history turns toward redemption. The tears of your ancestors have become the rain that waters your harvest. Where others struggled to survive, you will overflow. The drought that lingered over your family for years, emotionally, spiritually, financially, is coming to an end. You have been chosen as heaven's vessel for a sacred transfer of wealth and purpose. The Spirit of God says, I saw your sacrifice. I saw your faith when you had nothing left to give. Now I restore what was stolen, and I multiply what was sown. Every delay you've endured was never rejection, it was refinement. Every door that closed was heaven's protection, saving you from counterfeit paths. The foundation beneath your life had to be rebuilt on truth before abundance could rest upon it. Now that alignment has come, nothing can stop what's unfolding. Chosen one, this wealth is not ordinary. It carries divine intelligence, strategy, creativity, and revelation. You will begin to receive inspired thoughts, sudden clarity, and supernatural solutions. What once felt random will now connect like pieces of a sacred pattern. Heaven is unlocking streams of prosperity through your obedience. Your ancestors prayed for this window of grace, and it has finally opened in your lifetime. But understand this, you are not receiving money to consume, you are receiving mandate to build. You are not called to hoard, but to heal, to help, to create systems of blessing that ripple through generations. Heaven trusts you with this transfer because your heart has been tested in lack. You learned compassion through scarcity, patience through silence, and wisdom through waiting. That is why abundance can safely rest on you, because you no longer serve it, it serves you. Chosen one. The spiritual transaction is happening now. Debts are dissolving, burdens are lifting, credibility is being restored. Unexpected doors, partnerships, inheritances, divine opportunities are aligning with your name. When they appear, move swiftly but humbly. The same grace that opens the door will sustain you once you walk through it. You are no longer in survival mode. Heaven recognizes you as a ruler, not a beggar. Divine wealth doesn't chase, it recognizes. And heaven has recognized your alignment. You have stepped into dominion, and everything attached to your name is about to rise with you. Your ancestors are not just observing, they are participating. Their sacrifices became your seed. Their endurance became your inheritance. The prayers they whispered through tears have matured into your moment of manifestation. You are the prophecy fulfilled, the living evidence that faith transcends time. Chosen one, stand tall. This is your hour of divine confirmation. The warfare is over. The delay is done. You are not waiting for provision. Provision has found you. Heaven is declaring over your life. It is finished. From this moment forward, you will not chase favor. Favor will chase you. You are walking in divine wealth, divine wisdom, and divine victory. Chosen one. There comes a moment in every divine story when heaven whispers, "The battle is over." That moment is now. You are no longer fighting for victory, you are walking in it. What you've been feeling, that mix of exhaustion and calm, is not confusion, it's transition. Your spirit has already crossed into peace. Your mind is simply catching up. You've lived too long in survival mode, praying, fighting, forgiving, forgetting that survival was never your destiny. Dominion was. Peace was. You were never meant to live in battle forever. You were meant to win. Anointed one, I've known that strange silence after warfare, when the noise fades and you wonder who you are without the fight. I remember waking up one day feeling empty, not from defeat, but from victory. The Spirit whispered, "You are no longer my soldier, you are my heir." That's the shift happening in you now. You're not being called to fight harder, but to live wiser. The same power that sustained you in the storm will now establish you in peace. Your bloodline has entered a new season. The old cycles, debt, rejection, confusion, lack, are broken. You were the one heaven chose to end them. That's why the battle felt personal. It was. When you chose light, darkness lost its claim. The warfare that once surrounded your name has turned into worship in heaven. Now, the weight of warfare is being replaced with the mantle of stewardship. You are not just a survivor, you are a ruler. You carry the authority of a redeemed lineage. When you speak, the atmosphere shifts. When you pray, doors open. When you rest, angels move. This is what it means to reign in spirit. Chosen one, your victory is not quiet in heaven. The ancestors who once wept now sing your name. You completed what they could not. You didn't just save yourself, you freed generations. And the greatest sign of your triumph is peace. That stillness you feel, that calm even when storms rise, it's heaven's signature. Peace means the war is over. You'll notice it now. People who once provoked you no longer stir you. Rooms that once intimidated you now feel small. You no longer strive, you stand. Every trial shaped your crown. Silence taught you patience. Pain taught you compassion. Waiting taught you wisdom. You've been transitioned from being tested to being trusted. Trusted with peace, with favor, with legacy. True authority isn't loud, it's steady. You don't need to prove victory, it radiates from you. Yes, echoes of the past may return, old fears, old patterns, but they no longer have power, they are only shadows. When fear whispers, answer with truth. It is finished. You are now entering a season where favor finds you before you ask, peace guards you before you pray, and provision arrives before you plan. The divine alignment is complete. The supernatural transfer has begun, not just wealth, but wisdom, influence, and spiritual authority. So when the air feels charged, when warmth fills your chest during prayer, that's confirmation. Heaven is marking your reign. Chosen one, heaven has spoken, it is done. Your ancestors bow in gratitude. Angels stand at attention. The throne of heaven has decreed your elevation. The battle is finished. The chosen has risen. Chosen one, now that the battle is over and the crown rests upon your spirit, heaven is revealing something deeper, the reason behind the victory. You weren't simply delivered from bondage, you were promoted into assignment. The divine doesn't lift you just to celebrate you, it lifts you to position you. And now, your name carries weight in both realms. Anointed one, your ancestors are not gone, they are awakened. Their energy moves through you like electricity through sacred wires. Every breath you take carries the memory of their endurance. Every step you take echoes their prayers. When you rise, they rise. When you speak light, their unfinished songs find completion through your voice. This is why you've always felt different, why you never quite fit in with the energy around you. You weren't designed to blend, you were designed to break cycles. You weren't born into your family to become another version of them. You were sent to become the evolution of them. You are heaven's answer to what went wrong generations ago. I remember a time when I questioned why I felt so burdened by things that didn't even belong to me, sadness that had no source, fear that had no name. It took me years to understand. Those emotions were echoes from my lineage, calling out for healing. When I began to forgive, the heaviness began to lift, not just for me, but for those before me. That's when I realized healing isn't selfish, it's generational. Chosen one, you are the healer of your bloodline. Your very existence is a living altar. Every prayer you whisper burns as incense before heaven on behalf of those who came before you. When you choose forgiveness, someone in your ancestry finds peace. When you practice gratitude, a forgotten ancestor is redeemed. When you love instead of hate, the curse dissolves another layer deeper. The divine is showing me, this is not only about spiritual warfare, it's about spiritual succession. Your ancestors fought as soldiers, you rise as a ruler. They planted seeds of faith in rocky ground, you are the harvest they never saw. The cycles that defeated them became the soil for your awakening. And now, heaven has merged their strength with your purpose to form an unbreakable covenant. Anointed one, understand this clearly. The blessing you carry is ancient. The oil on your life was poured long before you were born. Every generation added to its fragrance the faith of your grandmother, the courage of your father, the tears of those who never lost hope. All of it combined to create the anointing you walk in now. This is why the world feels drawn to you, even when they don't understand why. You carry more than charisma, you carry covenant. You are the bridge between worlds, the merging point of human history and divine destiny. When you speak, people feel the weight of generations in your tone. When you pray, the air bends. That's what authority born from bloodline redemption sounds like. Chosen one, your victory isn't only being celebrated, it's being activated. Your ancestors are moving with you in unseen ways. You'll begin to notice moments that feel orchestrated, doors that open exactly when you arrive, strangers who speak confirmations you just prayed about, opportunities that seem tailor-made for your next step. These are not coincidences. They are collaborations between heaven and heritage. The Spirit says, "You are not walking alone. The hands that once tilled the soil now guide your harvest. The eyes that once wept now watch with joy." This is why gratitude is your greatest weapon. When you thank the divine, your ancestors dance. Gratitude multiplies light. It releases abundance. Every thank you expands your territory in both spirit and reality. So, thank them. Thank heaven. Thank yourself for not giving up when it would have been easier to quit. Because you didn't just break curses, you've begun a new covenant, a lineage of light, a family frequency anchored in faith and divine flow. You are rewriting spiritual DNA. From this moment forward, your children and your children's children will inherit peace, not pain, wisdom, not confusion, overflow, not struggle. Anointed One, the wealth transfer happening now is not random, it's ancestral reward. What your bloodline could not manifest in their time, heaven is releasing in yours. You will see lands, ideas, and opportunities return as divine recompense. But remember, it's not for ego, it's for purpose. You've been entrusted with holy influence. You're not just called to receive, you're called to rebuild. Use your platform, your art, your words, your presence as a vessel for truth. Let everything you touch carry heaven's frequency. Your lineage is no longer crying, it's clapping. They are applauding your courage. They are rejoicing that the prophecy written in their blood is now fulfilled through your life. You have become what they prayed for. And in the quiet of your spirit, you can almost hear it, the whisper of generations saying, "We're proud of you. You did it. Chosen One, the mantle is yours now. Carry it with reverence, walk with boldness. Heaven trusts you, and your ancestors walk beside you in glory." Chosen One, now that heaven has crowned you with authority and your bloodline rejoices in your rise, the most sacred task begins, maintaining what you've been given. Victory isn't a single moment, it's a lifestyle. Dominion isn't claimed by noise, it's sustained by discipline. Anointed One, the same divine fire that lifted you can only keep burning if you tend it daily. Your light is eternal, but your awareness fuels it. This is the hour to walk carefully, intentionally, as one who understands that your peace is sacred currency and your energy is royal territory. You are no longer a seeker, you are a steward. Heaven has placed spiritual and material wealth in your hands, not to overwhelm you, but to trust you. The question now is not whether you can win, but whether you can maintain. The secret, chosen one, is peace. Peace is not the absence of war, it is the proof of victory. Every morning you wake up with gratitude instead of anxiety. You announce to the realms of darkness, the throne is occupied. Every time you choose silence over chaos, forgiveness over offense, presence over panic, you reinforce your reign. There will be moments when the old energy tries to return, not to win, but to test if you've truly transformed. Do not engage the illusion. You're not in warfare anymore. You're walking through shadows of what used to be. Let the past fade behind you. When triggers rise, smile and say, "I've already been delivered from that frequency." Anointed One, protect your stillness. The world thrives on noise and distraction, but the divine whispers only in stillness. Guard your mornings as gates of alignment. Speak life before you check messages. Worship before you worry. Declare before you decide. When you anchor your day in divine rhythm, Heaven syncs with your steps. I've learned this firsthand. Victory without vigilance can fade. There was a time after my own breakthrough when I began to drift, letting the noise of the world drown out the whisper of heaven. The blessings slowed, not because grace ended, but because my focus did. But when I realigned, when I returned to gratitude, silence, and surrender, the flow began again. That's when I realized, sustaining victory is an act of worship. Chosen one, take rest seriously. The crown you carry requires calm. The divine doesn't dwell in chaos, it dwells in clarity. Rest is not weakness, it's warfare disguised as stillness. It's how you recharge your anointing. Sit in nature, breathe deeply. Let the light remind you that creation is still moving in your favor. Another secret to maintaining your victory is humility. The moment pride whispers, "I did this," your flame flickers. Stay grounded, stay grateful. Let humility be your shield. When you give glory to the source multiplies glory through you. Anointed one, your bloodline celebration isn't just for what you've overcome, it's for what you will build. You are the architect of a new legacy. The decisions you make now will echo for centuries. When you choose integrity over convenience, you lay foundations that generations will walk on. When you sow kindness into strangers, you plant trees of favor your descendants will rest beneath. Walk as one who knows the heavens are watching, not with pressure, but with pride. You are the divine's living testimony that redemption is real, that curses can be broken, that light never fails to find its way home. From this day forward, your life is not about chasing blessings, it is the blessing. Wherever you go, heaven will manifest. People will feel peace when you enter a room. Systems will shift to align with your favor. That's the mark of the chosen, not striving, but being. Chosen one, your ancestors stand behind you in radiant silence. The war is over. The pain has turned into power. The curse has become covenant. The weeping has become worship. Now, step into the rhythm of reign. Guard your peace. Nurture your gratitude. Keep your spirit pure, your motives clean, your faith active. You are no longer in the process. You are in the promise. Heaven smiles. Earth watches. Eternity remembers. Your bloodline is celebrating your glorious victory, and the sound will never fade. Because you, chosen one, have not just won, you have become the victory itself. Chosen one, as we reach the end of this sacred message, pause and breathe in the truth of what heaven has already done. You are standing in your Kairos moment, the divinely appointed time where prophecy meets manifestation. The transfer has begun. What was delayed is now being delivered. What once resisted you is now yielding in your favor. Anointed one, the heavens are open over your life. Your ancestors are rejoicing, and divine order is unfolding around you. The same spirit that carried you through warfare is now ushering you into wealth, wisdom, and rest. You are not waiting for breakthrough. You are walking in it. Every step you take from this moment forward is blessed ground. You are the bridge between generations, the living proof that divine promises never expire. The oil on your life is not running out, it's overflowing. Keep your heart aligned, your spirit pure, and your hands open. Heaven will continue to pour as long as you remain positioned. Chosen one, lift your head, this is your time. The supernatural has found your name. The glory is resting upon your lineage, and divine favor will follow you without fail. If this word resonated in your spirit, take a moment to declare it in faith. Comment 999 to seal your completion and share this message with another chosen one who needs to hear it. Walk in peace, live in purpose, and remember, your bloodline is celebrating your glorious victory, now and forever.